We do what we do and think what we think largely because of our past experiences. These are the things you bring with you to any relationship, and they are what make you who you are as a person. They are the things that will go into your life bag that you'll carry with you through life. These can be things such as your culture or the community you've lived in, your personality, your genetic makeup, your family, past relationships, the way you've been parented, the environment you've grown up in. All go into your life bag and shape your makeup as a person. It's important that you talk about the stuff that you bring with you in your bag of life with your partner, as this helps you have a better understanding of each other. And when we understand each other better, it makes conflict resolution all the more achievable by enabling us to identify what is really important to you and your partner, be open and honest with each other, be respectful to each other, use good and effective communication, understand your values so that you can recognize areas of your life that need more attention and what to prioritize in the future, and set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are important because they set the basic guidelines of how you want to be treated and how you want other people to behave around you. Setting boundaries can ensure that relationships can be mutually respectful, appropriate, and caring. Take some time out to think about your relationship and identify what boundaries you have in place, and equally, what boundaries would you like to have in place? We can start to communicate more effectively when we understand what is important to you and your partner, that we need to be open and honest, that we always need to be respectful to each other, and we need to understand that boundaries change due to age, personal circumstances, etc. So it's fine to revisit boundaries within a relationship to make sure they're still relevant to us. It may surprise you to know that we all have our own styles when it comes to arguing, and as we're seeing throughout this workshop, the more we understand how we behave in an argument, the more we can work to address our negative behaviours. There are 3 key arguing styles that have been identified: walkers, sulkers, and pushers. A walker is someone who often walks away from conflict. They'll choose to avoid it and take themselves out of the conversation. A sulker is someone who will sulk, become silent and ignore the other person. They have the ability to sulk for long periods of time, and this becomes uncomfortable, so the other person gives in. A pusher is someone who wants to have the discussion. They want to talk it all through and find a resolve in the here and now. So what's your arguing style, and how does your style affect your partner and how the argument goes? By understanding each other's arguing style and how this impacts on one another can really help you agree on some boundaries, understand each other better, and help to prevent arguments from getting worse or keep happening. Talk about how your partner's style makes you feel. As parents, we can sometimes feel that we're always busy and that no one understands what we do with our day, and that lack of understanding between parents can trigger arguments. This is especially true when it comes to not understanding each other's daily pressures, which can include many things that could act as trigger points for conflict. Set aside time to explore together what your days look like and identify any triggering times you spot, whilst exploring with them what their day looks like. As with the previous workthroughs, be sure to hear each other out. Even if you view their day differently, remember that it's their day. Try not to use blaming language. Once you have a better understanding of each other's days and possible triggers, show each other some more understanding and help prevent arguments from keeping occurring. The more we learn to understand our partners, the more we will learn about ourselves. Often, arguments can start from seemingly trivial or insignificant incidents that quickly trigger us into an argumentative, conflict state. If we look back at a recent argument, when we're calm, we can often see that what we thought was the cause of the conflict was actually something else, or indeed something trivial. But we reacted in a certain way because of the physical or mental state we were in, or based on how we have reacted historically. Look back at the last time you had conflict or an argument, and if you reacted harshly. Think about your own signs. What were your behavior responses to anger? Also, what are your early warning signs, your partner's early warning signs, or your children's early signs that might precede an argument? The more you understand how and why you react in certain ways, the more you can try to manage irritation and anger before it has an opportunity to take over. Managing anger is about recognizing your personal warning signs and your partner's and how they make you feel. Usually, when we're engaged in an argument or experiencing conflict, our physical sensations and our emotional state will change. Think about what physical sensations you get when you feel a particular emotion or when you feel you are approaching a potential conflict. Again, the more we understand the early warning signals around potential conflict, the more we can begin to change our behaviors to avoid conflict from occurring.